Today I got my fancy ice bucket and we're gonna taste two different styles of sparkling wine today. I don't drink champagne all the time, maybe 2 to 3 times a year because, you know, it's like, they're expensive. It's like a luxury. It's a celebratory wine, not something that you have every day. Crémants are French sparkling wines made outside of Champagne, but that are made via Champagne method. So you'll see Crémant de Bourgogne, which is Crémants from Burgundy, Crémant de Loire from the Loire Valley, Crémant de Alsace. So they're all throughout France. And as long as it's Crémant, you know that's sparkling wine made via traditional method. Honestly, that's like such a good bargain. You can find some really good ones for like 20, maybe even less than $20. And they're still very, very tasty. Another sparkling wine made traditional method is Cava, and that's what I'm gonna be opening right now. So we're gonna cut the foil. They have this foil thing, which you could also use. But if you don't, you can cut it with that. And that's really all you need a wine key for sparkling wine. I'm gonna unscrew, right, this cage. And then I always want to keep my thumb over the top because you never know, you might get a loose cork, and I've seen it happen where it explodes, and you always want to face it away from somebody. So you keep the cage on. Some people make the mistake of taking off the cage, but you use the cage, which is pretty good for the grip. And then you're gonna just turn the bottom. And the goal is to make a whisper. You don't want a loud popping noise. You're just gonna turn the bottom of the bottle while holding on to the cork and the cage. And you're just gonna keep turning that until it loosens. Oof, that made a little bit of a sound, but not that loud. Yay, bubbles! Let's top this off. So again, when you pour, you let it fizz, you wait a little bit, and then you pour a little more. That looks better, right? So I'm a big fan of Cava. I think it's super tasty and it's not that expensive. And with Cava, unlike with champagne, Cava is like an everyday drinking sparkling wine. Oh, so refreshing. This is from northern Spain in Catalonia. Like, they just drink this every day. It's like not a big deal. This one that I got was $15. Really inexpensive, very tasty. It's lighter than a champagne, less creamy, more fruity. You get some apple notes, some lemon, maybe some peaches. When you win something, you're shaking the champagne or sparkling wine bottles and spraying it all over people. I look at that and I get sad. I really do. I hope they don't use a nice bottle. If I won something and I got a nice bottle of champagne, you could be sure as heck that I would not be shaking that and pouring that over someone else or on my team. No, I'm sorry. Give me like Andre and I can do that any day. Corbel. As you can tell, I'm not a huge fan of Andre and Corbel. If you showed up to my house with that, I hate to be that person. Sometimes I'm like, if you want to drink it, that's cool, that's fine. I have some wine that I'll drink myself. On to our second sparkling wine, which I'm so excited for. So yes, I did not get a champagne today, but I got something pretty darn good. My second wine is a Schramsberg Blanc, the Blanc from 2017. Schramsberg is a pretty well-known California sparkling wine. It kind of propelled California sparkling wine. So right here, it said Method Traditionnelle. So that is your sign that this is made champagne style. I'm gonna do this a little bit quicker. Hold the top steady. Ooh, that was a whisper. Did you guys not hear that? Yes. That makes me so happy. The little things in life that make me happy. That is gorgeous, don't you think? So, you know, for beer, what do they call it? They call this the foam the head. And for sparkling wines, they call this the mousse. So mousse, beads. You can tell the quality of a champagne based on the bubbles and how small they are. The smaller the bubbles, the better, and how like the frequency that they like come up shows the quality. It kind of smells like a strawberry baked pastry. This one's a little bit more yeastier on the nose than the Cava. So Blanc de Blanc, that's made out of Chardonnay only. And Blanc de Blancs are known for like very bracing acidity. It like pierces you, which I personally really like. Blanc de Noir are a little bit more, I don't want to say they're kind of funkier, but you know, people really like that. Oh, this is so tasty though. This is so tasty. If you're like me and you're not willing to pay 30, 40, 50 bucks every time you want to drink sparkling wine, there are other options out there. Cava, Crémants, sometimes I'll dabble in a Prosecco, especially if it's a mimosa. Oh, because it tastes so good. I'll do one more glass of this. Doesn't that just like bring joy to you? Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.